This video will guide you through the basic 3ds Max interface and importing your FBX model from the previous tutorial into 3ds Max. Firstly, we're going to open Max. Depending on your version, this may look slightly different, however they should all operate the same. The first thing that will appear when you open Max is the Startup Template window. Select Original Startup and then click on New using selected template. This will create a new scene. Before we import our objects, we need to make sure that the 3ds Max file units match our Rhino file units. To do this, select Customize in the top menu and then Units Setup. When the window opens, select System Unit Setup at the top and make sure that 1 unit equals 1 millimeter. When that is correct, click OK in both windows. To import our model from the previous tutorial, go to the Max icon in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Then go to Import, and then in the Expanded tab, select Import again. Navigate the browser to your FBX file. Select it and click Open. This will open the FBX import options. The settings here should be fine, but just to make sure, go to the top and select Autodesk Media and Entertainment in the menu. Then select OK. After a while, you should see our model appear. Now let's just save by again going to the Max menu and clicking Save. Choose a location to save the file. I'm just going to navigate back to the folder that I've been working from. And I've created a folder called 3ds Max. This will be the base folder for our Max files. Give the file a name. I'm just going to call mine Warehouse and click Save. Next, we need to tell Max that we want to use that folder as our project folder. To do this again, go to the Max menu, select Manage, and then select Set Project Folder. Choose the folder that we just created. Again, I've named mine 3ds Max. And press OK. Now that we have an object to look at, let's have a look at the interface. As in Rhino, there are viewports. The default should have 4 views showing: top, front, left, and perspective. These can be expanded and contracted by selecting the viewport and pressing Alt-W. Let's expand the perspective view now by selecting it and pressing Alt-W. With the perspective view expanded, hold Alt and the middle mouse button to orbit around the scene. Scrolling the middle mouse button will zoom the view in and out, and holding the middle mouse button will pan the view. In the top panel, there are a few options, such as the Select Object tool, the Rectangular Selection tool, the Move tool, Rotate tool, and Scale tool. If you're ever wondering what a button does, hover your cursor over the button to give a short description. If you're using the default layout, you should see your layer overview on the left-hand side and your modifiers panel on the right-hand side. We will go into more detail on both of these as we go through the tutorials. As you can see, our model has come in at the wrong orientation. To correct this, first drag select around your objects, then select the Rotate tool in the top toolbar. At the bottom of the screen, you should see input boxes for X, Y, and Z coordinates. There's also a small square with a circle just to the left of these input boxes. Click this and it should turn blue with a small circle with an X in it. This is now set to offset mode. Looking at the model gumball, we know that we need to rotate the object around the X-axis. So in the X-axis input box, I'm going to type -90. and hit enter. Our model is now ready for the next tutorial, which will cover UVW mapping.